Assalamu alaikum students. Today is Wednesday, 12th August 2020, and before starting today's English lesson, let's review what we did yesterday. Alright, yesterday we developed our vocabulary by using prefix, and we did that on textbook page number 35, you see. Alright, so we also practiced some of the work, some of the prefixes in our notebook. Alright, I'm sure आपने इनको नोट्स को डाउनलोड किया होगा और इसको कंप्लीट कर लिया होगा. ऑलराइट, एंड लेट मी शो यू कि हाउ डिड वी प्रैक्टिस प्रीफिक्स इन आवर नोटबुक. आई एम श्योर आपने इसको कंप्लीट कर लिया होगा अपनी नोटबुक पे. हमने प्रीफिक्सेस को यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिस किया था. ऑलराइट, नाउ लेट्स बिगिन टुडेज लेसन. ऑलराइट, टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू learn about direct and indirect objects, but before starting that, let me show you this one flashcard. You know that all of the sentences have subject and verb, and some of the sentences have object as well, right? आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे ये example है, he paints poster, right? He is the subject, paints is the verb, and poster is the object. Alright, object is the part of the sentence which receives some action from the subject, right? My mother cooks food. My mother is the subject, right? Because my mother, it is the she's the performer of the action. Cooks is the verb, and food is the object, right? Food is the object which receives action from mother, and cook is the verb. Alright, and you see, a sentence has a subject, verb and object. Alright, so some of the object, you know, object वो चीज़ है, object वो thing है जो action receive करता है subject से. So few objects are direct objects and few are indirect. So we can say that there are basically two types of objects. One is direct object and another is indirect object. Let's take a look at this one example. Sarah threw pebbles in the pond. Sarah is the subject because Sarah is the performer of the action. And what is the action? Threw. This is the past verb of throw. Sarah is the subject and threw is the verb, and pebble. Pebble is the object. So basically इसको हम SVO भी कहते हैं. We practiced that in our previous lessons. SVO. So few objects are direct objects and few are indirect. So वो object जो directly action receive करता है subject से, that is called direct object. So pebbles are the direct object, and in the pond is the indirect object, right? Because pond तक action pebbles के through जा रहा है. So Sarah threw pebbles in the pond. Pebble is the direct object and pond is the indirect object. Let's take a look at another example. Ahmad passed a spoon to Ali. Ahmad is the subject, passed is the verb, and spoon is the object. Spoon is the direct object here and Ali is indirect, right? So this is indirect object क्योंकि direct जो verb perform किया जा रहा है, किस पे किया जा रहा है? Spoon पे किया जा रहा है. Past is the verb और subject Ahmad, ये verb, ये action perform कर रहा है spoon पे. So spoon is receiving the action directly and Ali is receiving the action indirectly क्योंकि वो action spoon के through Ali तक आ रहा है. So this is all about direct and indirect object in the sentences. Now I would like you to take out your textbook. Alright, textbook page number 36. Alright, let me show you closely. You see, direct object and indirect object. There is an example given to us. I gave the book to you. So the book is the direct object because I is the subject. You see, I is the subject, S, gave is the verb, and object is the book because object is a thing which receives action from subject, right? And to you is indirect object because इस पे directly जो है काम नहीं किया जा रहा, डायरेक्ट वर्ब परफॉर्म किया जा रहा है किस पर, दी बुक पे. सो दी बुक इज़ आवर डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट, यू सी, एंड यू इज़ दी इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. आई वुड लाइक यू टू राइट डाउन डेट हियर, Wednesday, August 12th. All right, now we can write the sentence in another way. You see this one example, I gave the book to you. There is another way to write this one sentence, I gave you the book, right? So what is omitted here? Both of the sentences, I gave the book to you and I gave you the book, both sentences have the same meaning. Only the difference is that here we have omitted to. यहाँ पे हमने to use नहीं किया. You see, यहाँ पे हमने to use किया. You see this one, right? और यहाँ पे हमने exclude कर दिया to को. Without to ये हमने sentence यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं write किया हुआ है, I gave you the book. Both sentences have the same meaning, but there's a different way to write these sentences. Alright, now let's come to this one statement. Underline the direct object and circle indirect object in the following. A. She brought me a cake. Alright children, you see here I have used two different highlighters, green and orange, but it's your choice. You can use any of the coloring pencils if you are having at home, you know, if you're having different highlighters or pointer, you can use that one as well. It's your choice, whatever you're having at home. So we are gonna underline the direct object and we're gonna circle the indirect object. She brought me a cake. They gave some food to the traveler. C. I sang a song to her. D. The teacher showed the class a video. Alright, so let's mark direct object first. Direct object is that thing which receives the action directly from the subject. Alright, cake is the direct object here. The food is the direct object. In C, song is the direct object. I sang a song. I is the subject, song is the verb, and sang is the verb and song is object which is receiving action directly from subject I. To her. Her is the indirect object. Video. The teacher showed the class a video. Video is the direct object because it is receiving the action from the subject directly. Alright, now let's mark indirect object. We are going to circle indirect objects. Me in sentence A. Me is the indirect option. And B, the traveler, because the traveler is indirect option object because यहाँ पे food पे directly work हो रहा है, food directly action receive कर रहा है, and the traveler indirectly. Her in C, her is the indirect object, and D, the class is the indirect option object. Alright, so that's how we have marked direct and indirect objects. We have underlined the direct object and we have circled indirect objects. Now we are going to change the sentences and put in the word to. We are going to use to in the sentences. यहाँ पे हमारे पास कुछ sentences हैं और हम इनको practice करने वाले हैं by putting to into these sentences. इससे पहले जैसे मैंने आपको ये example दिखाई, I have showed you this one example. I gave the book to you. There is another way to write this one sentence. I gave the book to you, and here I gave you the book. The word to is omitted here. यहाँ पे हमने to use किया और यहाँ पे to use नहीं किया, उसको exclude कर दिया. We have omitted to here. Similarly यहाँ पे हमारे पास sentences हैं, यहाँ पे to use नहीं किया. And now we are going to put in to in these sentences. So let's see how can we do that. Now I would like you to take out your notebooks. First of all, we will prepare our notebook by writing down the day, Wednesday, followed by the date, 12th August 2020, classwork. Draw a straight margin line, and after that write down the unit. Unit number 6, leisure. Topic, using to, because we are going to put in to in the sentences. Then write down the statement, change the following sentences and put in the word to. Alright children, let me remind you that while writing in the notebook, your pencil tip should be very sharp. Please avoid writing with blunt pencil tips, and make sure the first letter of your sentence should be capital, and watch your punctuation as well. There should be even space between your words as well. So be very careful about the given guidelines related to your written work. Then we will write statement first. A, I gave him the book. Here I have used green pointer ताकि आपको पता चले book की जो statements थी वो ये थी, and when we will put to into the sentences, how we gonna practice that in the notebook. I gave him the book. I gave the book to him. Alright, I gave the book to him, because indirect object जो है यहाँ पे to him है, और indirect object जो है एक sentence में right after the verb भी आ सकता है and after the direct object भी आ सकता है. I gave the book. Book is actually the direct object here in this one sentence, and him is the indirect object. So we can say that the placement of indirect object can be right after the verb, or it can be it may be placed after the direct object. यहाँ पे indirect object right after the verb है, but when we put to into the sentence, we place indirect object right after the direct object. Then let's take a look at sentence B. I sent my uncle a letter. I sent a letter to my uncle. I lent her my pen. I lent my pen to her. Alright, lent means जब आप borrow means when you take something from someone, and lend means when you give something to someone. When somebody else is borrowing something to you, it means that you are lending that thing to other people. जब आप किसी को कोई चीज़ उधार दे रहे होते हैं तो आप lend कर रहे होते हैं, और जो आपसे उधार ले रहा होता है वो क्या कर रहा होता है, borrow कर रहा होता है. I lent my pen to her. Pen is the direct object and her is the indirect object. और यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं pen is the direct object and her is the indirect object, और यहाँ पे indirect object is placed right after the verb. They showed us the lake. They showed the lake to us. Alright children, after completing the classwork, you can highlight the word to make it look prominent, and these notes are uploaded in the folder of notes. Smart School के ऐप में नोट्स के फोल्डर में ही हमने अपलोड किए हैं. प्लीज़ वहाँ से आप इसको डाउनलोड कीजिएगा एंड कंप्लीट योर क्लास वर्क. आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग इट इन योर नोटबुक, डोंट फॉरगेट टू फिल अप योर इंडेक्स एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द नोटबुक. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, राइट डाउन द डे, 12th August 2020, unit number 6, using to. Alright, now it's time to look at the diary. Today's diary is test prefix textbook page number 35 and complete the classwork. हमने textbook page number 35 पे prefixes किए थे. Yes, these are the prefix. You remember that? और यहाँ पे हमारे पास ये जो prefixes थे, you see, ये prefix हैं an, un, in, dis. और यहाँ पे ये words थे जिनमें इनको यूज़ किया था. You know that what is a prefix? A prefix is a group of word added at the beginning, or you can say that it is added before the base word. Base word के starting में, beginning में इसको add करते हैं और इसको prefix कहा जाता है. So हमने इसको नोटबुक पे भी अटेम्प्ट किया था. आपने ये वर्ड्स को प्रिपेयर करना है, राइट? और यू विल बी गिवन फ्यू वर्ड्स एंड यू विल बी आस्क्ड टू पुट सूटेबल प्रीफिक्स बिफोर दैट वर्ड. आपको कुछ वर्ड्स दिए जाएंगे और आपने उन वर्ड्स के आगे सूटेबल प्रीफिक्स को ऐड करना है. एंड मेक श्योर कि आप स्पेलिंग्स उसके करेक्टली राइट करें, और इसको नोटबुक से और अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक से, दोनों से आपने प्रिपेयर करना है. नोटबुक पे हमारे पास ये नोट्स थे जिसको हमने नोटबुक में एज क्लास वर्क अटैम्प्ट किया था. लेट मी शो यू वंस अगैन. ये आपने नोटबुक से भी और टेक्स्ट बुक से, दोनों से अपना टेस्ट प्रिपेयर करना है. ऑलराइट, सो इंशाल्लाह बाय टुमारो वी विल कंडक्ट आवर वीकली टेस्ट. थैंक यू वेरी मच. लुक आफ्टर योरसेल्फ. स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ.